Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hauldridge Show. I am your host, Ace. How you guys doing? Now, this is going to be really good. I have a special guest speaker tonight here on the show. Her name is Lisa Connor. Now, this woman I met on Facebook, and after I actually was tagged in a photograph by one of the persons that she handmade. Now, this is really cool. I like people who does creative things in entrepreneur world. They have their own business, and they're really excited about what they do, and they just love their business. They love what they do. And we brought her here on the show today so she could share with us her business and what she does and, where she's going with it. So she is a self-taught knitter and has been knitting for over 8 years now. Her handbags are just so darling. I can't wait to show them to you here on the show. I feel everybody should know about these bags. I just had to connect with her, and so I called her up and told her, hey, this is the Ace. I want you to be on the show. And she was so excited. So everybody, please welcome our special guest speaker for the evening, Lisa Connor.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
Hello, Lisa. I'm so glad you're here, hon. I have so many questions for you. I'm going to try to be as quick as possible because I know you're pressed for time and you've got things to do. But thank you so much for being here on the show today.
Thanks for inviting me. I'm excited.
Awesome. Well, okay, so my first question for you, Lisa, is tell everybody how you started Artisan Handbags.
Well, it all started when I made a handbag for my sister for her birthday. And it was just, just a plain hobo bag it was black with sparkles in it. And she loved it. And one day she was out shopping and she met someone from her church who was a missionary and who was leaving to go to Africa later that day. And she really loved my sister's bag, but she couldn't hang around for me to make one. Mm-hmm. So my sister dumped all her stuff in a plastic bag, and the woman gave her some money, and off the bag went to Africa. So, and that's when I decided, all right, let me try this out, let me see. And, started from there, basically. I started messing around with my own designs, and after a while, I got more and more creative and better at my craft.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, these bags are really darling. I love the way they look. They're very, very unique. I love the creativity that goes into these bags that you do, and you must spend a lot of time on them. How long does it take you to make one bag?
Well, let's see. I knit at night, basically, because that's when I have the time. Mm-hmm. So a small bag will take me about a week.
About a week?
But if I really have to, I can get it done like 3 days.
Oh, okay.
If I really had to, real rush job,
Oh, okay.
But I like to take my time on them.
Now, how do you keep up? I mean, how do you come up with different designs? You must be, overwhelmed sometimes, right?
No, my designs come from different things that I see. I may like the shape of something, a bag that I've seen in the mall, and I try and copy it, or I just be doodling around on a sketchbook, and, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. So, they all start out as sketches, basically. And then I figure out, what I'm going to do next, so.
Well, I have a thing for the color pink and black because, as you can see, my banner right there, I love pink and black. That's the color of the show, my logo. Do you have any pink bags that you made or black bags?
Yes, I have this cutie here.
Ooh!
I'm trying to hold it up a little closer so you can see. It's beaded. Okay.
That's little. I like that.
A little strap. That's the back. And each bag I make is lined, so if you can see that, and has a magnetic snap. And this particular bag is, if I can get this shut, is made from like a nylon type cord, so it's kind of sturdy. Mm-hmm. And it's cute, wedding, prom maybe, even great with jeans too. So this one's my favorite. It's not on the website yet, but it will be. This little black has beads down here.
That's pretty. I like that.
The same shade, pretty much the same size. It's black and it has little flecks of different colors in it. And this one's also lined.
Wow.
With brocade material, you can see.
Wow.
See that? And magnetic snap. So all my bags are handmade, and lined. And they either have like a zipper or a magnetic snap to keep them closed.
I like that. Those are very versatile. You could use it to put things in, or you could also use it like a clutch, and you can go out with it day or night. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
What advice can you give, Lisa, to aspiring knitters who are in the same position as you, who want to do a business like this? What advice would you like to give them?
Like brand new knitters, you mean?
Yeah.
Or people who have been knitting for a while?
I would say people who've been knitting for a while who want to go into business.
I would say make something that you like to do. If you like to knit scarves, then go for it. Scarves are pretty much in fashion. You can go to craft fairs and have a booth there. Always try and wear your creation wherever you go, because people will notice and say, "Ooh, where'd you get that from?" I usually carry one of my handbags that I made around, and I always get compliments and always have business cards on hand, because you never know. I'd say do something that you really love to do. And if you like to make purses like I do, try and make something different than what everyone else is doing. Basically.
Awesome. That's great advice. A lot of people, I ask that question, what advice you can give to somebody, and it goes very general, but you were very detailed with answering that by saying, make scarves, make purses, make whatever you like, just go for it. And that's the kind of encouragement we want our entrepreneurs to know, because it's not easy being an entrepreneur. It is hard work, but it's the best thing, the best to be your own boss. You can do what you want, and operate your business the way you want. You make these great handbags. You put a lot of love into them, and you can tell when you hold that bag that you actually put a lot of love and actually attention into detail. I mean, we can see these bags at what website?
You can go to www.artisanhandbagsandmore.com.
Okay.
And is spelled out, not the symbol. So artisanhandbagsandmore.com.
We will post that website right here on this banner below, and that way everybody can see it. You guys got to check out these bags. They're awesome. I think they're darling. You guys got to get them. You guys, the only way you're going to know about our products is to actually try it. So the cool thing is she's got some pink ones and black. And that's the hottest colors right now. I like.
Guess I'm going to have to make more pink and black now.
Yeah,
I got other colors too, so. And I'm going to be putting knitted jewelry up there as well.
Ooh.
As soon as I can get a chance.
That'd be great.
It kind of looks like this, if you can see that.
That's
pink and black, and a little silver cord in between. And they just slip on your wrist. I have a small wrist, and they do have some, if I can get that off, it has a little bit of give to it. So, and this looks good. You can wear it pretty much anywhere.
I like the fact that when you're knitting, are you using yarn? What kind of yarn are you using?
For the jewelry, I use like a thread, a really fine thread. Probably a lace weight, something that, because I knit with the small type beads, so anything that these will fit comfortably on, because I have to string the beads before I knit them.
That's very eco-friendly as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. So if you got you can take an old necklace apart if you have a beaded necklace and make something new out of it, or I just finished this one recently. This is a blue necklace.
Ooh,
I don't know if you can see that.
Wow.
And it's same thing, just slips on over your head. Try it on, see what it looks like.
Oh, that's pretty.
So you can see that.
Wow, I never thought you would make that.
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
So basically, it's just For you knitters out there, it's an I-cord with beads. You'll know what I mean. But basically, I knit like a cord,
Mm-hmm.
and I knit a stitch, and then I slip a bead, and I knit a stitch, and I just keep going around and around in a circle until
Awesome.
I get the length I want.
Well, you,
Basically.
well, thank you so much, Lisa, for being here on the show
Thank
today.
you.
It was a pleasure. I'm so glad you got to show us your handbags. I knew it would
Thank
be really
you.
cool to have you on the show because these bags are really unique. Like I said, you put a lot of detail into them. I think everybody should get one. And you know what? The best thing to do is go to Lisa's website right here below, as you see, and visit that website. Add her as a friend on Facebook. Follow her on Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
Good,
Mm-hmm.
awesome. Well, Lisa, we'll definitely bring you back on the show for a follow up to see how your success has been progressing. That sounds good?
Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, it sounds great to me. I'm just
Great,
excited.
great. If you
So
guys
come
have
on
a
and
brand or
visit me.
business that you like to be here on the A. Hauldridge Show, because this is what I do is I interview all types of creative entrepreneurs, people with brands or self brands, people with businesses like Lisa herself. Email me at ahaldry@gmail.com or visit my fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/A Hauldry Show. Thank you so much for being here on the show, Lisa. Everybody take care.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye
you. All
bye.
right. Bye. See ya.